It's 5:20 a.m. Me and Nabil said that we're gonna get more serious yesterday, so I told him pretty much the fastest, easiest way if you want to get more serious in life and you want to chase more success, just wake up at 5 a.m. You wake up at 5 a.m, the rest of your day just automatically gets way more high performance. It's still dark outside. I'm excited, man. A little bit sleep deprived today, but tomorrow we're gonna end up getting into bed like way earlier. So it's 5:20 right now. I'm gonna do my morning routine, meditate, gratitude journal, get ready for the day, read my goals, and then I'm gonna record 3 videos for the main channel before it's even like 7 a.m. All right, it is 5:47. The sun's coming up. It looks beautiful outside. I'm gonna hit a meditation session here. This is the view. All right, so it is 7:15 and I've just recorded 3 videos outside. I feel really proud of that, to be honest. I feel I've just been productive first thing. Waking up at 5 a.m. always has been like such a good vibe for me. Don't know what's up. Yeah. So here is the video I've just recorded. Weights and building muscle and you feel awesome. But there's just, so that's one of them. Here we go. Boom. 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 Yeah, I've been so productive today. It's not even 9 a.m. and I've recorded 5 videos. And I don't know where Sam is. Sam's missing. I wonder where he is actually. Man, oh my God, I can't even get over how nice this looks, man. I was debating yesterday of how long I should stay here as well. So the visa for Thailand's like 30 days and then you can get like another 30-day extension, and then you can get like big visas where you can stay and like teach, or you can stay and like learn Thai or something, so you can stay for a year or anything like that. So I was actually debating maybe I'll stay for longer because I'm really liking this place. I'd stay in Thailand, maybe I'll go to like Chiang Mai or something. We're not really in the mood to like, really just enjoy ourselves and party and stuff. Like we don't really give a fuck, man. Like we're on to big things, and I'm really impressed by Nabil, especially because he's like fully starting his business and he's doing like really good videos on YouTube. And so we're just saying like, man, you know what would be more fun than actually having fun? You know what would leave us with like way more of like a positive view of this trip is if we just smash goals, if we work hard, if we're waking up early, if we're like meditating, and both of us grow our businesses, and Sam improves as like an editor and everything. So that's the focus instead. So it's 9 a.m. I've recorded 5 videos, which I'm really impressed by because each video is like really long as well, 20-30 minutes as well. And I've been struggling to record videos here because I keep saying this, man, like I'm not a nerd, man. I don't know how to use like cameras and stuff properly, and when I tried to record some videos, my editors were telling me like, oh, the exposure's too big, you need to get like an isometric ND filter or some shit. And I'm like, what does that mean, bro? I'm a simpleton with a camera, just tell me like what I need. So it took a while to really get into the flow of being able to record because it's been literally a week since we landed. But just today, I'm like fully into it. I know what time to record. I know exactly where to like. This is my recording setup here. I literally put like the seat on top of the foot stand, and I record outside like this. And so this is the view when I'm recording videos. We're in the Pengus Cafe, bro. Look at this. Literally like right on the seaside. They've got like these chairs where you can literally just like lie down in and everything. Like, how sick is that, man?
Wonderful.
What did you order?
I ordered avocado and poached egg on toast.
Yeah, similar to me. I got salmon with that as well. And I got a cafe latte. Bro, look at the view, man.
It's beautiful, man. This is the life.
We've made it, bro, literally. Look at that, bro. This is the kind of visualizations that I used to do like 2 years ago, just being in like such a pen cafe, doing work here and everything. So I woke up early today, I smashed like a bunch of work. Now I've got my laptop with me, I'm gonna upload those files and do some like reading here as well. We're gonna stay here for like a couple of hours, literally, just no rush at all. Fucking love life, man. food looks bang.
It's really fucking good. Can confirm. Can confirm, very good.
Can confirm. I'm gonna taste test it now. See, oh my god. Oh, that's so good, man. Oh my god. I think we made it, bro. What about, bro?
Yeah.
What's the total cost of this gonna be?
Total cost about 500, 550.
So about £15. You see the weather out here? Like the weather just flips sometimes. It's like windy as hell. All of these chairs will be like blown away.
Bruh.
There's the fucking guy.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Alright, it's almost 4 p.m. I have some little mango drink thing. Delicious. So I'm about to journal about something very important. Me and Nabil were talking, and I had this realization yesterday that I might actually be closer to start dating like seriously, because you already know that the number one fucking problem that I have that I'm so uncertain about is like my dating, my sex life and everything. And yeah, I've been in the same like constant cycle of thinking, okay, I really want like a partner, I really want growth with someone, I really want like a beautiful relationship, but at the same time, I don't really do that well in terms of my self-improvement when I'm like taken, because I do get like a sense of motivation for the striving for the partner. And when I've got the woman, like I kind of get complacent. And that's not like the woman, like, you know, my girlfriends, or I don't have a girlfriend, but what I'm saying is if I did get a girl, it's not like their fault at all. It's completely my responsibility, but it happens because I'm with a woman. A random thought that I had is that I might actually be closer to, not like close, but like closer to the stage where I start considering like being open to meeting like my wife, my future wife, like the main woman, the woman I'm gonna have children with. I was closed off in this idea because I had this perception, like, no, you know, I couldn't meet her right now because, you know, the male advantage and wait 10 more years and everything. And I still stick by the value of the male advantage. But the truth is that I've hit my stride at a much earlier age than most people. I'm making very good money. I've got the physique. I've got good levels of confidence, of like, you know, extra things that come in the package, which a lot of like high value men don't have, like my sort of warm presence, personality, my gratitude and everything, introspectiveness, self-awareness. I think those things are quite important, but they're never talked about. So I'm about to do a practice that I've just recommended on the main channel, which is to journal about your absolute ideal partner. So I'm gonna go spend like an hour or two just writing about pretty much everything that I want my ideal wife to have. Like I'm literally gonna write, okay, it's kind of like how you're supposed to set goals, where you set no limitations, you don't think about possibilities or anything. You set like just the ultimate best case, 10 out of 10 scenarios if you have no limitations. So I'm gonna do that. And me and my friend Nabil, we were just kind of arguing about this topic in a cafe we were just sat in. And he was saying like, no, it's not realistic that the woman that you want with the traits that I said that I wanted, which I guess we'll discuss soon. He said like, you know, there's no woman like that and stuff, and so like you'll have to reduce it or something. And so that's something for me to be quite introspective and plan for. But my mindset is that if I really clarify the personality, that just everything that I want, like absolute like 10 out of 10 in all cases, And then I kind of strive for that, understanding that I probably won't meet that woman for 5-10 years anyway. Maybe I will meet her in like 1 year. And of course, if you meet like the absolute dream woman in a year and you're already in like a very good position to date, you've already built yourself up and everything, then that's fantastic. I'm gonna write down everything that I want my dream woman to have. Then I'm gonna put myself in her shoes and write down everything that I expect that she would want. And I'll try my best to use like empathy to like understand what a woman like that would want. And I will use those as essentially goals to kind of structure my life, because this, the perception of like the good woman that I've got in my mind, she would want things that if I use them as my goals, I would turn into a better man inevitably. And of course, this is where that controversy comes, because a lot of people say like, oh no, you shouldn't do anything for, I think that's fucking bullshit, but like, you shouldn't do anything for women, you should do it all for yourself, king. I hate that advice. So I haven't like fully planned this out. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all, but this is, if you know me from a while, this is like very, very big for me to take this step, because I've never really acknowledged that it could be soon, in like 1 year, for example, that I'm kind of opening myself up to like literally looking out for like the woman that I have children with. And so this is like a very big step for me, because I've been staying in this kind of like casual sex, monk mode, dating, but not so seriously and everything. And it hasn't been good for me. The reason why I stayed on those things instead of pursuing like a long-term relationship was just because I felt like the long-term relationship would be like 10 years from now. And I understand the value of the male advantage, but I also realized, one, I started earlier and I've reached a very good level of success before I'm even 25 years old. And two, I actually want to be a father younger. I watched a random podcast of someone who said that he wants to be a father like as early as possible, like 25 years old. And he said, why would you wait? Like, there's so many things you could do. You could go travel the world, but it takes like 5 years. And the actual experience, the value gained of being a father is what I want anyway. Like, like for example, Chris from First Man, he doesn't value it like that much. For him, it's kind of like a back thought. For him, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I'll do the children thing when I'm age 40, 45, because he really values like his independence. He doesn't want to be tied down. He doesn't really want like a long-term partner. But the thing is, I want that. And especially with fatherhood, bro, like I want it as fast as possible, honestly. Like, of course, I don't want it right now because I need to develop myself and I want to get ready for a few years. But the thought of like having my first child at like 40, it's like, I don't need that long to develop myself into it. Even 35, I don't need that long. I honestly need about 2 years to develop myself into the father that I want to become, because I will treat it like a full-time job before I've actually become a father. I'll be literally full-time in reading books on fatherhood, reading books on parenting, reading books on generational trauma. I'll get like therapy for it. I want to literally be like proactive, because I know that no fathers really do this. But I assume like 1% of fathers do this, and I'm always trying to be like the 1%. I'm really excited by that. I've literally always known that the major purpose of my life is raising children. And I realize now that I've been living in a way that hasn't been conducive to that goal, because I've never really allowed myself to think, like I actually do want to meet that perfect woman soon. This is a very, very big step for me. And I don't know. My friend said that I am quite like fickle, like I kind of jump around mindsets and stuff, and I do. So there is a chance that I say all this and then I make a video literally 3 days from now, like what happened in time, and you know how that fucking goes. There is a chance, but at the same time, it's only been a couple of hours, but like I feel quite different with this. I feel like it's just gave me this weird direction where I'm like, oh, like, yeah, this is what makes sense. This is the bigger, better thing that I should focus on. So I'm gonna go journal about my future wife right now, and we'll see what I can come up with. Right, so I've just started journaling. I've wrote 1 page so far, just kind of reiterating the point to myself. And I've wrote down that if I do this and I clarify my values and what I'm looking for, and I set very, very high standards for this, the kind of like standards that I think future Hamza will want, because obviously like I can cash out now with what I think is acceptable, but my mindset's always been like my standards keep going higher and higher and higher. So if I set very high standards for this and I think of, okay, the ultimate like dream, perfect woman, and of course this is like saying perfect with this mindset, like this intellectual mindset where like no one's perfect, but like I would deem her insecurities and flaws as the package of perfect, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain, but if I do this and set high standards, the idea is that then I believe I will get a huge sense of motivation from that, because I've always known that I'm incredibly motivated by women, by the opposite sex. but I've so far kind of tapped into that in terms of with casual sex, with hooking up, with like, you know, those low quality environments, like going into clubs and Tinder. So I've always, you know, my mindset's been, oh yeah, like, you know, go lift those weights because then you'll get more matches on Tinder. But I think that this would really change it to me in a very wholesome, beautiful way, where I'd think, you know, go lift those weights because then your future wife will think you're sexy. And of course, everyone's going to argue like, oh no, but you should be doing these things for yourself. But I've always thought that that's fucking bullshit. We don't do things for ourselves. Anyone who thinks that we do is just fucking like not aware that they have these desires. Like I'm very, very self-aware that I'm incredibly motivated by the opposite sex. And you're not allowed to say that anymore because it sounds so much cooler if you say like, no, I only do things for myself, king. Shut up.
So I just woke up. It's a little bit before 5 a.m. So it's 4:50 a.m. I'm just gonna get ready, do my morning routine, and then I'm gonna record in like 1 hour. I'm gonna go to Muay Thai as well. I'm kind of like, I really want to go to Muay Thai, but I've got like fucked up knuckles right now. Like, I got blood all over my knuckles and everything. Like, I'm gonna go to Muay Thai. I'm not skipping that shit. I'm ready to start the day, man. Wow.
So it's 5:37 in the morning and I'm journaling about my purpose, my mission, on how to help my boys in the best way. And I got like this level of pride and gratitude and even being impressed by myself, because I literally just thought like, and I got some level of pride, gratitude, and being impressed by myself, because I literally just thought, this is some special stuff, man. I'm leading a movement and I'm literally waking up early so that I can journal how to be a better leader, how to be a better father. And I'm really impressed by that this is like this shit I'm on. Because bro, a few years ago, I was literally waking up 5 hours later than I have today. And the first thing that I would do is grab my phone and start scrolling and just consuming content. And now the first thing that I do is grab my phone and create content and send an inspiring message out to my generation of men. I feel very good, and just in the last 2 days, honestly, my mind has kind of switched. I just, out of nowhere, I kind of got like a reminder to like be more serious, take this more seriously, let's go hardcore. Let's do something, let's get some accomplishments, let's be focused, let's wake up early, let's be disciplined. And I feel good. Yesterday, I spent a long time journaling about my future wife, and I have a way better picture in mind. And I think things are different. I know that I'm the guy who comes onto the camera and tells you, like, oh, you know, like what happened in Thailand, I slept with another girl. But I really think this is different now. I'm truly focused on not so much finding my wife, because I know that it's gonna take like years to find her, and I'm not gonna, you know, purposely like look for her. But just having those goals clarified, just having kind of the standard clarified of like, you know, what I'm interested in, having it very clear. It's just goal setting, and I think that's a very, very valuable practice. I did that, but then I went to sleep and I just got like a random thought at nighttime, just thinking, wait, don't dedicate your life to this. Don't change your life for this. Sure, you know what she's interested in, know what she's like, find ways to attract her, but keep in mind that the purpose and the mission are the big focus. Like, you should dedicate your life to this movement. You should dedicate your life to your boys, to the men who I lead, to the children that I would have. I'm doing some very, very deep journaling recently. I'm literally like structuring my future, and it's all about fatherhood and leadership.
I feel so good and so purposeful. I've just recorded 3 videos. It's 7:50 right now. So I woke up early, recorded 3 videos. I feel fucking good. I look good. I'm lean as fuck right now as well. And mate, I've recorded 3 videos just then for the main channel, and I literally love them. Like, I was able to speak for literally 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, no non-stop, nothing. Like, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, the editors need me to do quick videos and everything. It feels like I'm back to actually loving YouTube and loving making videos and spreading this mess. Look at that fucking background, bro. I'm in paradise, bro. Holy shit. Oh my God. Yeah, I feel so good, man. Going back to the old style of videos for the main channel, like, we've already transitioned, but you're going to see more and more sort of unfiltered content there, longer videos, more explanations. I'm going to start doing like those long videos that I know that are the best, most helpful ones, like the ones where I literally break down a concept for like an hour straight. I'm going to do like an updated 2022 guide on self-improvement and everything. I'm going to do a complete guide to dating as well. I'm so excited, man. I'm literally, instead of playing this YouTube game of like, okay, what's going to get the highest retention, what's going to get clicked through, all this, like, I'm tired of that game, bro. I'm so excited to just be playing like my own game, my own blue ocean strategy, which has just changed their life with this video. I love that mindset, man. I also, like, it's a level of arrogance maybe, but I also know that a lot of the creators in my space, and that's arrogant as fuck, but bro, it is my space. This is my fucking space, bro. A lot of the creators in my space, I know that they look to me like just how like the big, you know, YouTubers look to like Mr. Beast and stuff. I know that a lot of the creators in my space look to me, and that they will, I won't say copy, but they will learn from this and they will implement it, and that absolutely you should do. I have helped a bunch of YouTubers start their business, and I think the next stage is we really start thinking about the value that we can provide to our audiences. And I know that I can think of like 5-10 different creators right now who really look to me and looked at my videos for the ideas that I implement. And you're going to start to see, like, I was doing short videos, daily videos, edited videos. They've been doing it. I'm now going to go into like longer, unfiltered videos where I focus on, okay, change their life with this video. You're going to start to see other creators do the exact same thing as well. I'm 24, not even 25 years old, and I'm so fucking happy with life, bro. Holy shit. I look so good as well, man. Oh my God. I'm just feeling myself today. I'm in a really good mood, mate. Waking up early, I've always said this to you, like when I wake up early, I literally just like, it's not just that I'm productive and I get work done, but I'm just happier. I'm such more of like a morning person. I love waking up, smashing out a bunch of things before 8 a.m. I can't get over this view, man. Thailand is so beautiful. The people here, bro, that's honestly the best part. Like I have always heavily valued scenes like this of like how beautiful it is, but what strikes me out for this place is just how beautiful and like friendly and loving the people are here. And I can truly, like, I'm a very good judge of character. I can truly tell that it's not some kind of like facade or game or anything. And the people here are just like incredibly like kind and generous and truthful and full of integrity. Of course, it's not like a wealthy nation, it's not a wealthy culture. My first impression when we landed, and I was gonna go get some like smoothies or some food, whatever it was, and I overpaid. Like, she asked me for it, she said it was 280 baht, so I paid it, not thinking anything. And then as I walk away, she runs up to me, she said, oh, sorry, it was 180, and she just gives, like, I was walking away, I paid it, do you know what I mean? So she could have just kept it, but it's like, that was one incident, and multiple things like that. We go on the motorbikes, and I smile at the people around, and everyone smiles back. And it's like, they don't just smile in like, you know, like a polite way that they do in the UK. They smile almost to say like, oh, like, welcome stranger, welcome to my country. I've noticed this when I went to Mexico as well, that like areas which aren't Western, the people there have this like incredible sense of like, I don't know if it's nationalism, where like they see it as their country. And we're in places here and like people literally say like, welcome to Thailand. Like they think it's their country. No one in the UK says to like a traveler, like, oh, welcome to my country. No one fucking thinks the UK is their country. Or even though like obviously we should, man. Like I love the UK as well. And like if there's one place I'd live, it would be there, just because it is home for me. I do want more of this like nationalism. I want to be feeling like the UK, like England is my country. I want to say, yeah, welcome to my country. But I love it here, bro. I'm literally loving it so far. The view is very similar. I thought this morning. The view is very similar to the last place I was just in, called Santorini in Greece. And the difference, Santorini, it was like very nice and romantic, because I was there with a girl as well. And, you know, we were in like quite like a fancy place. We went to fancy restaurants. It was quite nice. But it had a very similar vibe to Dubai, which it just feels quite fake. Dubai and Santorini, like they're quite artificial places. It's been made there for the people who are going traveling, whereas like this is an artificial. This is literally like, this is what this island is. This is what Thailand is. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining it in the right way, but Dubai, especially where I stayed, and Greece, probably not Greece in general, but Santorini is like a very small island in Greece. And it just seemed like very artificial, fake, with no soul, that the only sort of thing there was the people going on holidays there, or the people in Dubai, like, you know, doing business there or something. Whereas this literally doesn't feel like, it doesn't have a feeling of like fakeness, of artificialness at all. This feels like how it's supposed, like this is how it's naturally supposed to be. It doesn't feel like they've all come together to think like, oh yeah, well, people are going to be traveling here, so let's act like this. I really got that vibe in Santorini, even though like I had a really good time there. And the people here seem genuinely happy. I don't do a lot of like political research, or, you know, I don't know how Thailand is doing as like a country or something. I assume that they were affected quite negatively with the COVID lockdown. But it seems like such a positive attitude that the people here have. Like everyone's smiling, everyone's so polite, and like it's the smallest things, man. We walk into a cafe, like our favorite cafe, and the woman's like so friendly. And as soon as we walk in, she's like, "Proper, like come." She sets the fan on there, sets the fan on the other side, like pulls the chair out for us and everything. Proper, like so happy to see us, and like that literally happens in like almost every place we go to. Like they're so like we went into this other restaurant and she was like so happy with us. She came over, gave us like these like pineapples and everything, and she's like, "Wait, can I take a picture of you? You're my first customers from the UK." Like that's so fucking wholesome, man. I'm really loving this place. So I knew I would. Honestly, like this is why like I set this visualization to be here in Thailand 2 years ago. I knew I would love it, and it's lived up to my expectations and then some. I feel so grateful that I make money online, that I can live a lifestyle like this. I'm literally so full of like love and gratitude and happiness, man.